Hello my friends and welcome back to a new video. In this video I'm going to show you how to build this UI concept, which is the UI of a cookie shop store application actually. And as I remember a couple of months ago, I've built this and I've announced that I will make the video about it. And today finally I could manage to make video about it and publish it in the channel. Okay, let me introduce what do we have here and later jump in. We have a scaffold, we have a top bar, and a scrollable column. When I'm scrolling, the top bar will be gone. Here we have a LazyRow to display the cookies, and here we have another LazyRow to display the cookies with offer. And finally here we have a navigation bar, which is only for decoration. And that's it. Let's jump in. I've created a file here, and inside of this file, I have this composable, and there is nothing here. And I've just called this composable in the set content function of the main activity. Now let's go there and start with having a scaffold and a top bar and a navigation bar, and that's it. I'm starting with creating a modifier here. Here down below the scaffold, and we don't need this actually. The scaffold should have a modifier from the beginning, modifier dot or here dot nested scroll. Later I have to make a full video about nested scrolling, which is a bit different to a scrollable column or other things that we had. Here I need a variable calling it a scroll behavior equals to top for defaults dot exit until collapsed scroll behavior. And here remember top up bar state. It needs this annotation here, experimental material 3 API, and here I'm going to call it a scroll behavior dot nested scroll connection. Now after this, comma, a top bar, and then here bottom bar, and later we will create the content here. So let's have a composable for the top bar, and I'm going to pass this variable into this top bar because we have to use it there as well. So a scroll behavior equals to a scroll behavior, and alt and shift and enter, and it doesn't work. As you can see, it's written here, but it doesn't work. Okay. We have our function here. Let's create the top bar into it. In the video that I've created for the top bar, I showed you that we have different types of top bars. Actually, 4 types. A small top bar, which is like the top bar. We don't write the small at the beginning. We have a large top bar, we have medium top bar, and we have center aligned top bar. As you can see here, the space is like equal almost from this side and this side. Just this image is a bit larger than this. Because of this, it occupies more space here, but the title is totally in the middle of the screen horizontally. So for this purpose, we are going to use the center aligned top bar. Just like other top bars, we need a title. Yeah, a title we need, navigation icon, actions, and the scroll behavior, which will be equal to the scroll behavior that we passed here. Okay, let's start with the title. Let me pass it to the next line, and here, next line, and here I need a text. Let's go to the resources and show you some things. Here I have a folder, a package named font, and I have added some fonts here. If you haven't watched video about the text, so go and watch that video, and you will be familiar with adding and using Google fonts. But here I'm going to briefly explain it to you. Here, let's go to the resource manager, and here, if you don't have the font in this three dots menu, you can find it. Just click on the font and then click on this plus and more fonts, and you will have access to all of the Google fonts. Here you can choose whatever you want. You can see the preview of it, and just click on this, add font to project, and click OK. And you will have the font here. So when you have it in the resource manager, in the packages as well, you will have it automatically, and you can use it. Beside this, in the drawable, I have added some pictures of the cookies and some icons like arrow and shopping bag, home, or whatever. As always, I'm going to publish the whole source code in my GitHub, and you will have access to this material in my GitHub. You can download them or clone the whole project. Don't worry for this. Here in this application, we will have a lot of text, bunch of text. Here, 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 here. And for all of them, we need text, we need modifier, we need font weight, we need font size, and font family, and etc. So I think it's just wasting the time of video, because the text is the most simple thing that you can work with it in Android concept. So I'm going to copy and paste all of the materials for the text that we are going to work with. And here we have it. We need just to import some of them. Okay, we have everything. Let me explain it to you. The text is MKR developer, and as you can see it on the top here. Then we have font size 30 SPs. Then we have font weight, extra bold, color white, and font family. Then the font package again. Then our resources dot font package dot cabin, which is the name of the font. Here we can see this one. We are going to use this one for the this top bar. Okay, so we have this title now. Now we need this that plays the rule of navigation icon here, and then as the actions we will have this icon with the badge. So let's go further. For this, we need a modifier. After this, I'm going to use modifier equals to this modifier, the small one, and dot. What are you doing here? Dot. We don't have a modifier here actually. Let me add a modifier here to use it for all of the parts. Okay, modifier dot wrap content size and a padding of 6.dp. Alt and enter, importing the dp. After the modifier, we can have the navigation icon, lambda block, and inside it we will have an image with the painter. The painter will be equal to painter resource or dot drawable dot logo or something like that. It can be null or any text that you want. In the next line, for the image, I need the modifier as well, so I'm going to use the top modifier and dot size. Let's have a fixed size of 70 dps, and then dot a padding. Again, 6 dp is enough, I think. Okay, let me press Ctrl Alt and L to have them better looking. After the image and the navigation icon, we are going to add the actions. Again, a lambda block, and inside it, we need a box, and we will give a black background to the box. Inside of the box, in the middle, we will have this icon, and just in the corner of the box, we will have this badge, and in the badge, we will have a text, and we will write a random number. Let's create it, and I will explain it to you how we are achieving this. The modifier equals to modifier dot size 55.dp is enough, and let's have content alignment, which is alignment dot top end is good, top end. So by default, I have set this alignment, the top end, on all of the items of the box content. So we will have everything here in the top right corner of this box. Then we will modify the alignment of this icon to the center, so the badge will stay to the top right corner, but the icon will go to the center of the box, and we will have this shape. We will do the same here for these pictures and the card. We will have a box all around it, and as you can see, this and this are located outside of the card. So we can achieve it by using a box, an invisible box around the card, and holding all of the items, and using alignment for locating all of these items. Let's go further. So I need image. I'm going to use image instead of icon to hold the icon. So painter resource r dot drawable dot shopping bag and null then a modifier equals to modifier dot first of all we need a clip to make it circle shape. Then we need the size 45.dp. As you can see, the size of the box is 55 dp and the size of the image is 45 dps. So all around of this image we will have 10 dps to locate our badge inside it. Then align, as I told you, you can have alignment and align center. So this image will come to the center, but based on this, the badge will stay to the top right corner. Then a background and a padding 5.dp. That's it for the image. Let's have a badge. You can have a badge box and then a badge inside it, but doesn't matter. You can directly have the badge. So the text, and as I said, I'm going to copy and paste all of the text. So here we have a text. The text of it is 8, font size 18 sps, font weight bold, font family Sora. Control Alt L to line up everything. So that's whatever we need for designing the top bar. We just need to use this behavior now. After the actions here, I'm going to write comma scroll behavior equals to the scroll behavior that we passed here. We need just one thing, a background for this to be just the same as the column that we are going to use for the main content. So in the next line, the colors and top bar defaults dot center aligned top bar colors and scroll behavior, no, sorry, container color will be color dot dark gray and now a scroll container color as well, color dot dark gray. That's it for the top bar. We don't need this composable anymore, so I'm going to close it. And for the bottom bar, now we need to create another composable and have a navigation bar inside it. So nav bar what's wrong with it? Let's have a content here as well. Okay, now we have the nav bar. For the nav bar, we will use the navigation bar here, and as you can see, we have a padding all around it to separate it from the edges, and then we will have a rounded corner shape. But for the bottom start, bottom end, we will have a value, and for top start and top end, we will have another value. As you can see, it's not symmetric horizontally, I mean. And we need icon, text, icon, text, icon, text for the items. We can have a data class and store the name of them and the icons of them inside of it, and it will be more clear, but I didn't use the data class for this project because it's just UI concept, not a logical application. So I think you don't need this, at least for now. Let's start with having a modifier. Let me add a modifier here. Modifier of the modifier equals to modifier. And now the modifier equals to modifier, next line, dot, a padding 8.dps, then dot clip rounded corner shape, and as you can see here, a start top, top end, sorry, top start, top end, bottom end, and bottom start. So the first two will have 35 dps, and the second values will have 18 dps. Okay, so like this, 35.dp, 35.dp, 18.dp, and 18.dp. So this is the clip. What's wrong with you? Okay, now after the clip, we are done with the modifier. So in the next line, I'm going to have a container color. Will be, let me copy and paste these colors. We will have a container color and a content color. So these two colors are here. And finally, content of this navigation bar. Then navigation bar item, and we need it 3 times. So Control D, Control D, pressing it. None of them is selected, so false. As I said, it's just a UI concept and there is no logic on it. For the on-click, we don't have anything. And for the icon, we will pass the icon, and beside this, we will have a text as well as the label. So the icons will come from the library of the Jetpack Compose. Let's have them. Icon dot not dot. Icon with image vector. Okay, icons dot outlined dot home, and the content description nothing. Let me copy and paste this icon. Here we have one bracket extra. Okay, for the second one we will have the shopping cart, and for the third one we will have the search. Line up them. The item can have a label, as you can see. After this icon, actually let's have a color also for these icons. So the tint equals to this color. And now after icon, this here, the label, and inside of the label we will have a text, just like this. And the same for the second one, and the same for the first one. Control Alt L to line them up. Okay. Here we have 3 items, icon and label for each item. Icon and label, and that's it. Let's no, still we don't have the content and we cannot check it. Let me create a column here for this content, and then we will be able to check it. So we need a column, and in the column we need a modifier fill max size, padding equals to content padding, the background color dark gray, vertical scroll equals to we need a variable here, scroll state, let's have it equals to, remember, scroll state, and here scroll state. That's it for now. Let's check it. Okay, we have the top bar and the bottom bar, but as you can see, around them we have a small white area, so we have to set a color for the scaffold, and it will be okay. But everything looks fine beside that mistake. Okay. Here after this bottom bar, before the content, I'm going to have the container color equals to color dark gray, and that's it. Okay, let's go further. Here here we will have this text and this text. So for this we can have a composable as the like label of the page, the screen that we are inside. Consider this application is a real application, has some different screens, and this screen belongs to premium cookies. So we will have the label of the screen here, and screen label section. Okay, let me explain what do we need here. Here we need a row actually for the icon and the text for this part, but totally we need a column. In the column on the top we have this, and on the bottom we have another row for this text and this text. So totally we have a column with two rows, one row for this and one row for this. The main column will be like that. A modifier dot fill max width dot padding of 40 dot dp horizontally, and vertically everything will be in the center, but horizontally everything will be located in the start, the beginning of the screen, left side of the screen. Okay, then we will have two rows. One row and the second row. For the first time, which holds the premium text and the icon, we will have vertical alignment, center vertically, and nothing more, just an icon with the painter resource or dot durable dot what was that, the premium, yeah, it's here, null, and tint will be equal to 0 x FFE and this is the color that's been needed. And finally, the next line, the size. Modifier equals to modifier dot size 35.dp. And as I said, I'm going to copy and paste the text of premium. Okay, the premium, the color will be the same as this color, size 26 sp, semi-bold, font weight, and the font of Sora thin. Okay, this is the first row, this. And we need the second row with two texts. Let me copy and paste the text, but before that, let's have a modifier and customize the row. So modifier dot fill max width, and horizontally we will have everything like a space between. And vertically everything in the bottom of the row. Okay, here we have them, and let's have the text. The text: cookies, 36 sp size, semi-bold font weight, color white, font Sora thin. And for the second one, see more, and just the color, nothing more. And that's it. Let's check it. Okay, here on the top we have this premium, cookies, and see more. Exactly the same. Now let's have this section. For this section, we need another composable, and inside of it, we will have another composable by the name card builder. Then we will use a data class to pass the data to the card builder and receive this shape. Let me close this section. And here, after this screen label section, we will have the premium cookies. Okay, before I start recording, I have created a data class here. This data class is named cookies data. We have image here, we have a name here, and two prices. I'm going to use this data class for both this part and this part. As you can see here, in this part we have only one price. So this current price is this. And here we have two prices. One of them is the old price, like the normal price, and this one after discount. So the white color text will have this value, and the red color text will have this. As we don't have it here, I made it nullable. So you can copy and paste this data class. Now inside of this premium cookie function, we need to create a list. I'm going to call it cookies list equals to list of cookies data. I'm going to load the data on a single item of it, then I will copy and paste the rest. So as the image for the first one, I need a painter, a resource, r dot drawable dot cookie one. then a name, we will have it just like this. Chocolate, then next line, chips, comma, the next line, current price, it's again a text, $20, and that's it for a single item of this list. And I'm going to copy and paste the other items. Okay, for the second one, we will have the cookie 1 or cookie 2, sorry. 1, 2, 4, 5, 6, and chocolate chips, double chocolate, sugar free, diet cookie, low fat, and whatever you want. You can name them by yourself. Now here we'll have a LazyRow. Let's create a LazyRow, and then inside of the LazyRow, for the item of this LazyRow, we will create the card builder composable. Okay, for the LazyRow, let's have a modifier and just like this. Now in the items, let's have a card builder composable function, and after this we need a spacer, the width of 28 dps. Okay, here we need some data for the card, exactly the data that we took here from this actually we load here onto this list. So image equals to cookie list index it dot image, then a name equals to cookie list index it dot name, then a price equals to cookie list it dot current price. let's create this function here. Okay, I have it here. So we need to build this card builder. For this, as I said, we need an invisible box in the background. Then we will have this image on the top, aligned top of the box. Then a card aligned to the bottom of the box, and this aligned to the right. Actually, it will be end bottom or bottom end of the card. So just with playing with the alignment of the items of the box, you can have this layout. Let's go to the card builder. A box. Let's have a modifier here. Modifier.wrap content size, then content alignment, top center. Okay, here, as I said, we need image and we need the card. Let's start with having these two images, here and here. And the painter will be equal to the image. We can use name for the content description, and in the next line, a modifier dot clip circle shape, then size of 120 dp dot let's have a shadow elevation equals to 50.dp. Okay, this is the first image, and then we will have this black circle with arrow in the middle of it. So image painter resource will be or dot drawbell dot arrow forward. Again, it can have a name. In the next line, modifier dot clip circle shape dot size of 50.dp dot align alignment bottom end, and then dot the background will be color black. Okay, that's still here. Let's take a look. What do we have? Here we have the images in the LazyRow, and the LazyRow works perfect. And as you can see, we have this arrow as well. So we need the card now. Let's go further. Okay, on top of these images, I'm going to create the card. Okay, let's modify it. That a padding to the top equals to 100.dp. Okay, look at here. We have the size of the image 120 and the padding is 100. So 120 minus 100 will be 20. And as you can see in the example, we will have this area overlapping card and the image, and this is this 20 dp. So here to the top of the image is like 100 dp, and here 20 dp overlap with the card. So you can play with these sizes to have your own layout, and this is the logic of it. Then the height of 150.dp, and then width of 160 dp. Okay, now we need the color. Card colors, container color equals to color. Let me copy and paste the code color. And after the color, we will have the shape. And again, as you see, it's not symmetrical. So we will have rounded corner shape. (25 dp), 25 dps, 95 dps, and finally 25 dp. And this is the shape. And last but not least, the elevation equals to card defaults dot card elevation and 10 dp elevation. Okay, we have whatever we need for the card, and inside of the card we will have a column and the text. So let me copy and paste the text and the column as well. Here we have a column, a modifier, padding of 15 dp, fill max size. The horizontal alignment is start because we want to have all of the text aligned to the left of the card. Then we will have a space evenly for all of the items. We will have a text for the name on the top, color white, extra bold, 18 SPs, and the font family Sora thin, as we had. The premium and this icon is copy of this, just the size is different a bit. So here we have a row for it. We have the icon and the text, and again $20. The text will come from the price, color white, font weight bold, and font family Sora. Let's take a look at it. Okay, here we have this LazyRow, and it works like a chart. And as you can see, we have the items here. This is the design of this part. And let's go further with having again the same label, just like this. So we will copy this label from here and another card builder. Okay, here let's have a spacer. $20 DPs is enough. And offer section composable. Let's create it. Actually, here we have it. Okay, inside of this, let's have two more composables. Offers label, and as I said, it will be this label, and it's like exactly the same as this, so we can copy it. Maybe just a bit this font size is larger than this one. Okay, so it's just text, a row with two texts, and we had it on the top. So I'm going to copy and paste it and explain it there for you. Okay, here we have a row with a modifier, fill max width, wrap content height, the padding horizontal 40 dp, horizontal arrangement space between, because we want to have this space to be like between these two items. Vertical alignment, bottom, because we want to have this Seymour just bottom of the column, not in the center, somewhere here, because the font size of this is bigger than this. So we want to have both of them in the same level on the bottom. And the first one, the offer text, has font size of 50 SPs, font weight semi-bold, color white, font family Sora thin, and the second text just has a color, padding of 60p the bottom, because we want to have it a bit higher than the edge of the row. And that's it. So we have now this offer, and here we need again another composable for the card. Again, the same as we had here. We will have a list out of the data that we want to send to this card builder. We will have a LazyRow, and As the item of the LazyRow, we will create another composable to have this layout in it. Let's create it. Here, value, calling it okay. Again, you will have a list using this data class. So it will be the same almost. Cookies, data, and here the image will be equal to painter resource r dot drawable dot cookie 3 name equals to oatmeal cookies or cookie. Then normal price will be, for example, $20, and current price $14. Okay, this is one of the items, and I'm going to copy and paste the rest of the items. You can stop the video and write them if you want to use this text. After the list, we need the LazyRow. Fields max width, and then the content. For the content, items, and the list dot size, and here we have to check if we have a data for this normal price or not, because it was nullable. This lambda block will give us a return value, so it can be it. And then we will check cookie list index of it dot normal price. If it's not null, let this block will give us another return value. So it can be it1 or whatever you want to name, or maybe normal price, and that's like this. And we are going to create this composable for the card builder. And we have to load the data in this. So let's start with the image. Image equals to cookie list index of it dot image, comma, name equals to cookie list index of it dot name, and then normal price equals to normal price, which is this, and finally the current price after discount will be cookies list index of it dot current price. Okay, everything is set. Let's have the composable, and let's have here a modifier okay. Now we need to build a card. We can use a box again because we have this outside of the card, just like we had it here. So we need a box, and we will align it to the bottom end of the box, and we will have the card just in the middle of the box. So let's start with having the box. Alignment top center. Okay, as I said, we need a card in the middle, so a card. Let's design the card. For the card, we need a modifier again. Modifier dot fill max width dot height of 150 dps and aspect ratio of 2.5f. We are giving this aspect ratio to have size of this side of the card exactly 2 times and half of this side. So everything for the modifier is set. Now the color will be card defaults dot card colors. We need to set a color for the container. This is the code color that we used for the previous cards on the top of this layout. Then comma shape equal to rounded corner shape 25.dp comma 25.dp comma 90.dp comma 25.dp, and that's it for the shape. Then elevation equals to card defaults dot card elevation, and here 10.dp. Okay, that's it for the card. Now inside of the card we'll have a row, and inside of the row we will have image, then we will have a column for this, and we will have another column for this. So in the second column we will have a text on the top, and this row will be copied from here, and then we will have two texts, and I'm going to copy and paste all of these texts and explaining them to you. So let's start with the image. First of all, we need the row itself. For the row modifier dot fill max width horizontal arrangement spaced by 20.dp vertical alignment center vertically, and that's it. Then the image, the painter will be the image, comes from here, the data that we pass to the card builder. This one can be named because we need a string value. Then we can have a modifier dot padding of start 16.dp dot clip circle shape size of 120.dp dot shadow of elevation equals to 50.dp, and that's it for the image. And after the image we have a column and we have another column. So let's copy and paste the first column and see what do we have. Okay, here we have a column with the modifier fill max height, then horizontal alignment star. Why? Because we want to have same start for all of these texts. And then the first text belongs to the name. The name comes from the data here that we pass to this card builder. Color white, extra bold, 23 SP, Sora thin, the font, and will be this. Then we will have this premium in a row, icon, and premium, and the colors and everything is clear. Now we need this column, and let me copy and paste it again. Here we have another column. Here we have it fill max height again, alignment horizontally start and vertically in the center, because we want to have these two also starting from the same point of this column. Then we have a text. Exactly everything is the same, but we have extra line here. Text decoration and text decoration dot line through, and it will draw a line on the text for us, and the color of it is red. The other things that I used here is the same as the other text of the application. And here the last text is just like this, color white, bold, And this one has the text of normal price. This one has the text of current price. And that's it for this part. The only thing that remains is this arrow, and we can copy it from all of these cards. So at the end, we will have this image. Image painter resource will be arrow forward, content description, whatever you want, the modifier with padding of 26 dp, clip, circle shape, size 50 dp, align to the bottom end because we want to see it here, the bottom end of the box. The background, and that's it. And let's check it on the emulator. Okay, here it is, and it's fully functional as you can see. And that's it for this video and for this topic. If you like this video, please give me a thumbs up, and if you want me to make more videos like this, write down below in the comment section for me, and I will read your comments and answer to them. If you are new in the channel, please hit the subscribe button and support me by sharing the content with your friends. Thank you for your time. Have a good day. Bye bye.